Let's jump into the basics of Dash applications. So with our Dash applications, we're going to be focusing on three unique areas, and we're actually going to break these into three individual video segments with examples. It's not a lot of code, but I want the users to understand, each of these sections and what we're doing, how we're creating tables, how we're launching the application, giving it assignments, putting objects on the dashboard, and then lastly how we're creating our plots and how we're going to update those. So these are three very important sections that I'm going to spend a little more time on, but I want to be sure that I'm focused in the videos. So we're going to break each of these sections here in the reddish orange color to a unique individual video for each. So first we're going to look at basics of the Dash and how we launch it. So we're going to look into the launch clause, starting the server, how we're styling it, some of the core components, some of the bootstrap components, and what those look like. Then we're going to jump into the data tables. So we're going to actually, instead of having an Excel output that we're usually using to analyze our data, we're actually going to place our data from our momentum strategy. So going back and referencing the momentum strategy and putting it into our Dash application live so we can review it with our tables, our data tables, our Dash data tables. And then lastly, we are going to look at plotting the information. So if we want to plot our price so that we can actually watch it, so with our past sections we've only been able to export it, put it into an Excel, and some of our users may have already started to put plots into Excel so they can track it themselves, but we will be looking at scatter plots, which allow us to pop this information into graphical format and also allow us to look at those momentum indicators and actually watch visually for crossovers instead of studying those tables. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into the first of our three recordings and look at the basics of the Dash modules and their launch clauses.